True Crime Stories Part 1, TW. Also make sure to follow for more true crime content. The Porco family were from Delmer, NY. Peter Porco was 52 at the time of the murder. He worked as a court clerk and he lived with his wife Joan, who was a speech pathologist. They had two children, Christopher and Jonathan. Christopher was a bit of a brat child. During 2004, he had been having many troubles that his parents had called him out on. Christopher is the youngest child and was 21 in 2004 when this happened. While away on a trip to England in March 2004, Christopher received an email from Joan. She was mad that he had been failing classes at Hudson Valley Community College in Troy, NY. Joan and Peter complained to their son, "You just left and we can't believe our eyes as I look at your interim grade report. You know what they say." Christopher replied in a message to his father a few days later. Blaming the community college's register, he wrote, "Be it obviously, they are incorrect. My lowest grade that I got on anything was a B on a physics test. Don't jump to conclusions, I'm fine." On November 15, 2004, someone used the Porco family's secret code to disable the security system at their home. Hours later, a telephone line outside the Porco home was cut. While Peter and Joan were asleep in their bed, they were both attacked with an axe. Joan laid in bed for possibly hours after the attack, severely injured. She would survive, but would lose one eye and part of her skull and suffered severe facial disfigurement. Peter sustained 16 major axe wounds to his face and head, including penetration to his brain, and part of his jaw fell off following the attack. Despite all this, Peter managed to get out of bed and go about his daily morning routine before dying. He spent some time in the bathroom and at the sink. He loaded the dishwasher, packed his lunch for the day and wrote a check. He finally collapsed and died at the front door. I believe this is how the crime scene was discovered when a neighbor or passerby saw Peter's body. When police arrived, an axe belonging to the family was found in Peter and Joan's bedroom. A Bethlehem police detective stated that as medical personnel attended to Joan at her home, he took a moment to ask her whether she could identify her attacker. Bodish said that when he asked Joan if a family member had committed the crime, Joan used her head to indicate yes. Part 2 of this crime story.